What's happening, road dogs and highway hounds? So, I've been wanting to upload a video in my new office. We're building what's called a SIP house. It's styrofoam insulated panels. Look up SIP homes, SIP. It comes pre-cut and you put it together and whatnot. It's interesting, because it's a little bit out of my element, and I've been following them guys around on their scooters all day. But well, not all day, but on the way home anyway. So me and John, you've seen him, the hammer swinger. We're wanting to start our own business, start a contracting thing, and start off small. I don't want to go in debt and get a bunch of equipment. And, I want to, I'm more frugal than that, and I'm just sitting here thinking, we buy a pressure washer for a couple $100 or whatever, because this little town, Sherrard, that we're working in, we got a lot of green algae on the houses, so pressure washer is something handy. It'd be a handy tool, and we could, say, hey, $50, we'll pressure wash your house. There's small houses, and we knock out 10 of those, that's $500 in a day. Knock those out for the week. It's a thought, man. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. It's just an idea. But anyway, so I'm sitting here thinking, well, you want the $50 in the up front, or or when the job's done, how are you gonna work that? And all this stuff. But I'm thinking about smart contracts, because of my interest in Bitcoin and Litecoin, and it's not that big of a deal, but it's something. Vention One Magtow, he talks about the gig economy that's coming upon us, and that's something in my mind. But I want to grow into more machinery, and I want to do excavating and stuff like that. Start with a pressure washer, and you move into those big dozers and backhoes and all that kind of stuff as time goes on. But that's one of the ways that I see using Bitcoin and Litecoin, and I invest more in Litecoin. I save my money in Litecoin, and I keep doing that. And the people like me who are saving in Litecoin have been doing so for 4 or 5 years. Litecoin is 5 years old now. It just celebrated its 5-year-old birthday. I probably found out about it about 3 years ago, maybe, and I've been buying steadily since. And people will say, well, it's compared to the Bitcoin, it's down. It's an all-time low. But as it relates to the dollar, to the U.S. dollar, it's performing just fine for me. I think 390 right now, and it was 380, a week ago. That's good. And if it goes down, it goes down. I'm not worried about it. But Bitcoin came out based on the analogy of it being like gold, and Litecoin came out being silver to Bitcoin's gold. That's why it was there. You cannot create a new silver to Bitcoin's gold. That's just the beauty of the simplicity of the thing. And so Litecoiners are people who believe that story. And when Ethereum comes up, it doesn't matter to us, because we've watched. I mean, I can't even remember the what was it? I can't even remember, but I've seen him come up and go down above Litecoin and market cap, but market cap has its limitations, and it's not that blah 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 blah. But anyway, so my handle when I was driving the truck, I suppose it still is, people still call me that, cowboy, and I like collecting Morgan silver dollars. I want a bunch of them just so I can hold them. Morgan silver dollars are cool. They're all from the 1880s, and I think about the cowboys that would have possibly held them and stuff like that, and they bite on it. Is it real silver? Is it real gold? I've bitten into it to see what it looks like. I've bit into a silver coin, a silver dollar or whatever it was. Yeah, it makes a dent. You can bite into it. But that's kind of the way it is with cryptocurrency, for me, is like back in the cowboy days, man, Okay, hey, man, I'll come and work on your house for you, but I don't know about your OneCoin, I don't know about your Ethereum, I don't know about your whatever coin, your Vert coin. Maybe a great concept, maybe a lousy concept, maybe a scam, but, I work for a living and I don't have time to keep up. I don't have time to make videos. I want to make videos for you guys. I think about, I don't know, man. I got addicted to these stupid videos, but whatever. I like talking to you guys, and I like the feedback that you give me. But, for me, it's Bitcoin and Litecoin. I don't have time to worry about whether Ethereum is forking again, whether it's getting attacked or whatnot. To me, Bitcoin and Litecoin are the gold and silver of cryptocurrency. And if you've got XYZ coin and you want, me to do work on your house, great. Just convert it into Bitcoin and Litecoin, because I don't have time to research your coin. I'm sticking with Bitcoin and Litecoin because it's the gold and silver of cryptocurrency. I don't have to worry about it. That's why I like Bitcoin and Litecoin. Because I'm not technical. I can't go in there and read code. And I do know one thing about human nature, and that's that people will rip you off if they have the chance. They will manipulate you if they have the chance. I mean, just like that article about, whatever. And it's not that I totally distrust everybody in humanity, but it's kind of like, I'm just running into the store for a minute, but I'm going to lock the door anyway, on the car. It's to keep the honest person honest. If somebody wants to steal your car, they're going to bust out the window, they're going to jack it whatever way they can, and your car is gone. You're going to pull it onto a flatbed trailer, yank it on the flatbed trailer, and your car is gone. If somebody wants your stuff, they're going to get your stuff. But with Bitcoin and Litecoin, I just stick with Bitcoin and Litecoin because it keeps the honest people honest. Yeah, that's cool, man. You got your blah 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 coin. Yeah, that's awesome. Whatever. But you want me to work with you, you want me to trade with you, I only accept Bitcoin and Litecoin. That's it. Keep it simple. Keeps the honest people honest. I don't care. I'm not saying your coin sucks or anything like that. It just, I don't have time to keep up with it. I'll take Bitcoin and Litecoin. Period. And, no. So, I save my money in Litecoin, and I'm just thinking about this business, starting this business, long-term holdings, so I can withstand any volatility. If Litecoin goes down to $1 or 80 cents or 50 cents or whatever, I can still keep buying my Litecoins at that price. But, I think we're in an upward trend in Bitcoin and Litecoin right now. And we're kind of at a bottom. We're at a, not really, I don't know. But just rambling on like I do. You guys know. But, I'm encouraged. I want to thank all you people who are actively working in Bitcoin and Litecoin, because I feel like I could save money now. For a long time, I never wanted to save money. Why would you want to save $100 when it's only going to be worth $90 comparably tomorrow? Now I like saving money because Bitcoin and Litecoin go up in price. They're deflationary, and these other cryptocurrencies aren't necessarily deflationary. Bitcoin and Litecoin are. It's very important to understand that. Bitcoin and Litecoin are very similar. They're almost carbon copies. Almost. But they're not carbon copies. They're their own thing. So, if Bitcoin blows up, Litecoin doesn't necessarily. But it may have the same problems, and you better be careful. But, it's kind of like gold and silver. If, what do they say? Like, gold comes from the creation of stars. I've heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. But say some meteor the size of the rock at Gibraltar falls onto the earth, and all of a sudden we've got so much gold on earth we don't know what to do with ourselves, and everybody's riding around in gold. Well, the price of gold's going to go down. But that doesn't necessarily affect the price of silver. The same way with Bitcoin and Litecoin. Or, you get what I'm saying, right? Alright, folks, that's enough rambling for one evening. And I'm going to try and get you guys up there in the rafters with me. Hey, first 3 people that put a Litecoin address in the comments below gets a free Litecoin from me. Go to liteaddress.org if you don't have a Litecoin address and don't know how to receive a Litecoin. Go to liteaddress.org and kind of dink around there, see if you can figure out how to make a Litecoin address and print one out, and I'll send you a free Litecoin. First three addresses. Adios, sayonara. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Maybe.